Tonight, we're giving you an exclusive look about the most recent event that has shaken the world. I'm your host, Bill Golding, and tonight we'll be figuring out what exactly happened on that island that was called home to dozens of young boys. So far, there have been reports of at least 2 boys being killed, so it'll be my responsibility to figure out why the other boys were driven to kill them. So far, I believe that whatever made them do it came from within them and is also within everybody else. Hopefully, to further back my theory is Professor Shane O'Mara, who we will be interviewing. Let's take a look. Now, in your book, The Winner Effect, you share information on how so-called savagery is established within a person. Can you elaborate? Well, overall, I do believe that savagery begets savagery. Because of the plane crash, which traumatized them, they lashed out at each other and started causing harm to each other. They also started to fear each other, but of course, fear doesn't hurt you any more than a dream. Can you elaborate on the last part? Well, according to reports, there are people who still try to get off the island using fire, but that would exhaust them. And on top of that, there was still the other group that was trying to kill them. Now, when you refer to a group, you're referring to the group of boys that allegedly committed horrific acts on the island. One survivor even recalled, "There were no words and no movements, but the tearing of teeth and claws." Yes, it is pretty horrific, but I feel like this all traces back to the leader who made them do terrible things they would never think of doing. You have some good points, but I feel like I have to disagree on some parts. Surely the savagery was inside them all along, instead of being conceived because of the island. However, I feel like your opinion really does add a scientific point of view to everything. Well, no matter the opinion, this whole situation just makes you want to weep for the end of innocence in the darkness of man's heart, doesn't it? Shortly after the first live coverage of the incident, some of our viewers have reached out to us, including a man by the name of Doug Hilton, who tweeted out saying, "Humans are inherently aggressive. Genes give us better odds of survival and procreation. Competition is key to both." Unknowingly, Mr. Hilton agrees with the statement that I made earlier with Shane. No matter who you are, there will always be something inside of you that causes aggression. Luckily, some of our reporters have caught up with Jose Maria Gomez, who's a Spanish author on the subject outside of his home. Lethal violence is part of our evolutionary history, but not carved in stone in our genes. At least to some extent, the way humans organize in societies influences our level of lethal violence. Unfortunately, reporters were asked to leave the premises shortly after. But Jose's words mark a strong contrast between the words of mine and Doug Hilton's. Even though not all of the guests agreed with what I had to say today, I think we can all agree that whatever fears us most is inside us all along. I'm Bill Golding. Thank you for watching.